Good evening. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Greetings from the Institute of Global Professional IGP Bangladesh. Thank you all for joining us and staying with us till the end. Honorable Knowledge Seeker, today I am your host for the evening. My name is Badhun Das. I am from Bangladesh. Dear Knowledge Seeker, I am proud to be associated with IGP as a global member. IGP is a social and ISO certified international training institute. In 3 years. We already serve 3 million plus seekers from 100 plus countries. IGP is internationally recognized and globally accredited. We are connected to more than 250 plus professions and 4,500 plus organizations. Institute of Global Professional (IGP) is a training faculty for skill development which was founded in 2020 and it's generated competent candidates to meet demand in the global labor market by providing professional qualification. The Institute of Global Professional is an education institute that provides social work globally, recognized and reportable. We serve student community providing holistic social work and education. We believe that it's not effective to increase one's skill just by acquiring formal education. So we provide effective training and consultation to generate proficient generation all over the world. We distribute our services locally, nationally, and internationally to students, job holder, and also for learners through respective campus location and distance learning platforms. We are an occupational and dependable institution. IGP is one of the famous online institutes from all over the world. Our vision is education is not a business product, it's a part of our human rights. Based on your vision, we are trying to reach all corners of the world for free webinars, seminar, courses, award, quiz competition, mentoring, and counseling, etc. On the other side, we are also trying to serve more than 100 premium services for free, like create own portfolio website, builder, cover letter, motivation letter, and war knowledge platform for gathering general knowledge which can upgrade all day. Kids learning games, free courses, converse sites, and many, many more. We help youth to learn to meet their expectation and dream and become highly skilled people. We implement several trainings, programs, webinar, and offline online courses for youth and learners by professional trainers, speakers, and coaches. Our sessions are conducted by globally renowned professionals to develop all kinds of youth and to promote the education of their ability and personalities. To ensure excellent and in-depth instruction, we arrange the qualified trainers, speakers, and instructors. We extend free services to more than 3 million knowledge seekers in the last 3 years. We have association with university and organization in 70 different countries. Virtual MOA signing with many colleges and organizations has have been accomplished. We are working to create a legendary generation of future scholars and citizens who will be accountable. We are constantly prepared to assist all knowledge seekers with valuable service. Spreading knowledge is crucial for Institute of Global Professionals. We believe that knowledge is love and light and vision. So we try to understand the needs of today's generation and will serve them with good research and practice method. We must have a genuine concern for the learners we represent. More diversity, growth, and innovation are required to lead a session with professionalism, passion, and integrity. IGP members are committed to offering effective, best quality service and continual improvement so that individuals who seek information can improve their skill level and value. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable for us. Thank you. Before we move to the next, let me remind don't forget to share, tag, and mention your friend in the comment box. Your support is very valuable to us. Thank you. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1166 webinars successfully. Wow. Moving to the next, with your continuous support, we already completed 1166 webinars successfully. Wow. At present, we are going to start our 1167 program named Work and Home Balance. And today our speaker is Dr. Daphne Shores. Before I hand over the stage to Matt, want to share a very little bit about our speaker, founder and CEO of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching, Business Leadership NPL and Timeline Therapy Coach, ranked 7 among the top business coaches by the New York Journal and top 10 female coaches by Yahoo Finance. Guinness World Records Award winning international best-selling athlete. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Now, very important moment for me to invite our speaker to IGP with her presentation. Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you today?
I'm fine. Ma'am, on board IGP Knowledge Seeker, want to hear from you about you, ma'am.
Sure. I'm very excited to share with all of them. So let's do it. Should I take over, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Everything is clear here. Can you see the screen
Yes.
and everything is
Yes, I
clear
can.
from
Thank
your
you so
side?
much. Lovely. Everything is clear. Good to go. Let's rock it. Thank you.
Okay, ma'am. Carry on.
Hello, my dear
Okay,
friends.
ma'am.
I'm
Thank
really
you.
excited to join you on this platform on our very important and much needed topic, work and home balance. I commonly get questions where my clients are struggling with this area, and I found it was very important that I share this with you. As we move on, I will also a little bit give a little, some people prefer slide presentation to see things. So a little quick intro about myself. That's me. And as ma'am has already introduced, that I'm a business and leadership coach, counselor, and NLP master practitioner. I'm also an international speaker and mentor. You're ranked number 7 among the top 30 business coaches for 2022. I have bagged Asia's Outstanding Women Leadership and Mentoring Coach Award. By Yahoo Finance, I'm among the top 10 female coaches in 2021. Awarded 2 Fakhre Pakistan Awards, which is the pride of performance of Pakistan. I'm also the founder and CEO of Carousel Moms Business and Leadership Coaching. So let's start. That was a little quick intro. I know I rushed through it, but yes, let's move into the main topic, which is work and home balance. Now, as you look, my dear friends, into this slide, I would like you all to keep taking notes. And if you have any questions, please hold on to your questions. And at the end, we will have a Q&A session where I will be happy to answer you any questions, clarify any kinds of doubts that you may have. All right. So here we see a weighing scale. A weighing scale is all about balance. As you know, when you go to measure some groceries, the guy has to put the weight of 1 kilo and then make sure he keeps on adding the ingredients, like say rice, till it comes to the weight equal balance, right? So that is why we have on the top the word balance written one side, work versus home. It is where you need to equally prioritize the demands of your career and the demands of your personal life. Work home balance, what it is and why it matters. Like your family, sports, social life, household chores, volunteer commitments, and so many others. If you feel like you have enough time for all these things in your life, you probably have a good work home balance. If you're not balanced in the areas, my friend, that means something you need to explore and something is not good in a certain area. So let's all ears into this webinar and let's make it happen. Common reasons that lead to a poor home work balance. Points to consider is increased responsibilities at work. As you get older in your workplace and you get promoted, you know that things will come more and more on your plate. But it's how you balance it, how you cope with everything, because you are needed in both the areas, work and home. So, one is increased responsibilities at work, longer working hours, increased responsibilities at home, having kids. When we speak about home, I will be speaking in different levels, because a person with parents, or living alone as a bachelor, or either married with only spouse and then with children, all these depends in your area what you have to prioritize and what is your status of life. There is no perfect home work balance. There will be up and down, as you know, the measuring scale, it keeps on shifting here. But again, you must try your best. We cannot be perfect. No human being, not only in work and home balance, in anything. No one is perfect. But we strive for perfectionism. We try to improve. And that is what growth is about. That we don't stay stuck in that same area, but we try to improve and do better and better and better till we really come to the ideal life that we want. Accept that there is no perfect work life balance. When you hear work home balance, you probably imagine having an extremely productive day at work and leaving early to spend half the day with your friends and your family. While this may seem ideal, it is not always possible. Don't strive to be perfect. Schedule and strive to be realistic. Get a job you love. It's very important because when you just do a job for working and for money and you don't really love it, my friends, it can be very stressful, even if you are working half a day or few hours or part time, whatever. We enjoy things and it becomes less exhausting psychologically and physically when we do what we love. We put lesser energies and we put more power into it. Okay, so you won't burn out. So look for a job that you truly love. As a famous saying is, when you do what you love, you don't work a day. So that's where it is. So you come with all the positive energies home, you're lively, you're chirpy, you go to work on time, everything. So do focus on this thing of getting a job you love. I know sometimes people tell me that, oh, I'm getting a better salary out there, or I'm running this kind of a business because there's more money in this niche. Again, when you have secondary gain for the you are doing, you will never grow, because when you put love and passion, I can assure you your business will upscale, and you will get many promotions. Your colleagues will be happy, your boss will be happy. It will be a win-win for everyone. Although work is an expected social norm, your career shouldn't be restraining, because when you do something you don't love, it's a little bit a stopping. You are also hesitant. It's not a playing full out in your workplace. If you hate what you do, you aren't going to be happy. Plain and simple. Nothing more to this. You don't need to love every aspect of your job, but it needs to be exciting enough that you don't dread getting out of bed every morning and you look forward to rushing home or away to friends or maybe grabbing a bottle of alcohol. And these things are not going to help you in the long run. They are only timely, they last for a short while. So look for those things that will last you longer, you will love, you will enjoy. And mind you, your kids are watching you. They see your kids and also your family, others are watching you, the public is watching you. If you have a business, if you are full of spirit, your clients know that, oh, this person loves serving me, loves doing what he is doing. Nobody wants a grumpy old face, right? And then prioritize your health. Having a balance can benefit your overall health, which will result in not only good performance, but a healthy lifestyle. Because when you're burnt out with doing a job that you don't love, you're exhausted, you come home, you'll be dead. You'll just want to sleep. Or, like I said, you'll want to go out with friends and just do the wrong thing. Why? And this is going to affect your health because we are social animals. We are supposed to connect with our colleagues, our families, our clients, have some fun, have some entertainment, have some laughter, sleep well, eat well. All the things, when it's balanced, it goes really well. And when you are in good health, I tell you, that is the greatest wealth indeed. Because if you are not healthy, what will you perform and what will you give to work or to your families? Set boundaries. Set boundaries for yourself and your colleagues to avoid burnout. When you leave the office, be it you're working in a job or you're running a business, whatever office you are leaving, avoid thinking about upcoming projects or answering company emails. Take a stop at the time, have a time limit, and put that boundary. You have to take control of yourself. Don't expect others that you set boundaries and you say, don't disturb me, yet you are doing everything outside working hours. So people know that you're there all the time. So why wouldn't they message, right? They would keep driving you crazy. Consider having a separate computer or phone for work so you can shut it off when you check out of work. So you're totally in a different mode. You have switched on your different personality, okay, of a dad, a son, a daughter, a brother, an uncle, aunt, mom, whatever it is. You switch into the next mode. If that isn't possible, use separate browsers, emails, or filters for your work and personal platforms. You must segregate. Don't use the same email ID for your personal and your official, even WhatsApp. You can have on one device, you can have a business WhatsApp and you can have a personal WhatsApp. And don't give your personal number to your official contacts. They don't need it. No, you need to set boundaries. All right. So be very careful in what you do. Learn to sometimes say no to others. The problem with the majority of us is that we don't like to say no. We say yes, 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 yes to everybody. But the only no that will ever come out will be with your family. Why? For who are you working? If you are not working for yourself and your family, then who are you working for? These people are only smiling with you in your workplace and in your business. Your clients smile because you are serving them, giving them what they need and what they want. So when their needs and their wants are being fulfilled, they are good. They cannot. You have to have that boundary. You cannot make them family at all. Next, let's move on. Benefits of work home balance. What's the benefits? Some I've already highlighted and I'm wanting to dive deeper in it. When you have a good work home balance, you're more likely to have a mental and emotional energy to give to your children the loving attention they need to develop, learn, and thrive. And not only your children, bonding with your partner, your parents, and with others. A well balanced family life can also help you enjoy life, manage stress, and prevent burnout at work. So, how lovely is that? Because sometimes with the problems at home and lack of communication, you get stressed out. You get burnt out at work, not knowing what is happening and what to do. You will keep struggling with life. Your family, spouse, and children needs and want you. Yes, my friends, they need you and also they want you. There is a difference between just needing somebody and wanting somebody, okay? So, and when I specify family, I'm going broader because some of you in this audience may not be married. So if or you all may be staying with relatives or sharing or extended family members, anyone. So that becomes your family. So think of it. They need you and they want you. Even if they don't say it, I tell you, you are important. And please don't neglect them. Don't make them cry for you after you are gone. I'd like you now to take a pause and watch this little video clip that I'm going to share with you. me just get this moving. I have no idea why this is not moving forward. Just give me a second, please. Just bear with me. Sorry for that. I have no idea why is this not moving forward. Just give me a little second to just get this on. Just bear with me, my friends, as I just share with you again this thing. I moved it forward. Thank you. I hope you all can see this. Just give me present here. Yes. Ways to create a better work home balance. Ask yourself the questions. Do you agonize over even the smallest mistakes or flaws in your work? I repeat, do you agonize over even the smallest mistakes or flaws in your work? Next question is, do you attribute your success to luck or outside factors? Do you attribute your success to luck or outside factors? Are you sensitive to even constructive criticism? Are you sensitive to even constructive criticism? Do you feel like you will inevitably be found out as a phony? Do you downplay your own expertise even in areas where you are genuinely more skilled? Changing things around. Now, this is important in both the areas, that is your uh, work and your home, but we are focusing right now on the home. Changing your home and family arrangements to improve work home balance is very important. You should be able to improve your work home balance by changing the way you organize things in your home and in your family. Things you should consider. There are four major points you should consider. Now let's see what are those 4 points. Let's move on. Number one, things you need and want to do. This might be caring for the children, doing housework, going to work, earning a salary, caring for elderly parents, volunteering, exercising, socializing, relaxing, and many, many others. So make a list, my dear friends, of things you need and things you want. You want home cooked food, but what do you need? Main is you need food. So put your need under food. You need, if you need to work and earn for the family, I need to work. Then I want to work in this kind of a job. This is what I love. I need to sleep, but I want a queen bed with double mattress. I need a break and I want to listen to music. Or I want to be with friends. So you have to make your list and write it down, need versus want. That's very important, because if you don't know what are your needs and your wants, how can you create a balance when you go to the grocery store also to shop? Remember in the beginning, I showed you as a weighing scale. You need to know how much do you need, what do you need, and how much do you want. That's what the storekeeper is going to ask you. Okay, if you want, say, eggs, how many eggs do you want? He doesn't know how much you want. You're saying I need eggs, but again, you need to think of all this. So make a list of your needs and your wants, and it will really help you to get much more clarity. Number two, time you spend on things. Working out how much time you spend on each of the things that you have listed in your needs and wants can give you a picture of what your work home balance looks like at the moment. The things are getting easier, right? With once you made your list, you move with the time you spend on each of the things. Next, money needs. Who doesn't need money? But again, the needs, if you are the head of the family or the sole breadwinner, you've got aging parents, your needs would be different from somebody like, say, a woman who is having a husband earning and paying all the bills and doing everything. So you see, her needs are different. Then, obviously, if you have school going children who come every now and then for an outing or some circular home with asking for money, or somebody sick in the family, medicine. So, those all add to your needs. So, draw up a family budget that can help you work out the limits of what you can change. Later, I will be speaking today about family budgets, so do stay tuned on that too. Options for change. If you are not happy with the balance and you have some flexibility with time and money, where can you make the changes? Maybe you could shift your location of your home or change the children's school where you are living. How far is it? Or your workplace, you're not happy, then don't change your home, because it doesn't make sense that you take them to if you're working in the town center, you take your home also, your family starts living there, and then you decide to work somewhere else in another city or country. Doesn't make sense. So you have to work it out with your family, as I said, where family, whether a partner or parents or anyone, whoever you're living with, or and stuff like that. You need to see, you have to check your budget. Even moving a home, sometimes it is not easy because the workplace is in a very posh area. But then maybe if you move closer to maybe some public transport, which you can use, like, say, a metro that goes directly to your workplace rather than driving to work. Maybe that's an option. Depends on how your family works and what suits you. Next, as I mentioned, I'll be talking further on family budget. So here we are on family budget. A family budget is essential to managing your money. That's because a family budget helps you, one, spend your money wisely on things you must have. These are your needs. You must have food. You must have clothes. You must have a roof over your head. So these are your needs. Two, save money for the things you like but can live without. These are your wants. We all would love a vacation or to travel to another country or have a extravagant maybe birthday party or anything. So say keep some money aside. It's okay. Why not? After all, you are earning, right? You have a right to enjoy your life also to some extent. Number three, set aside money for unforeseen expenses. For example, your car breaks down and needs repairs. Suddenly, someone has taken very ill in the family, or you have to fly to your home country or fly somewhere on an emergency basis to meet family or meet some relative, or there's a funeral or anything. You should always have a backup plan of having money for emergencies. Number four, stop accidental overspending. Working out how much money you need for everyday essentials like food, housing, utilities like gas, electricity, phone and water, transport, and medical services can help you make sure you have enough for unexpected expenses and emergencies. Budgeting can help you and your family take the first step towards control of your money. It can also help you avoid debt. Do not go into debt, my friends. Neither go into your credit cards. I'm telling you, you will suffer, you will cry for having done all these things. And it lets you get on with enjoying life rather than spending too much time worrying about expenses. So, isn't that beautiful? You just need to think wisely. It's not too late, it's never too late to have a new beginning and to start. Now, if you have a partner and you are not happy with your current work home balance, you and your partner could work through the issues above together. Whatever I've mentioned on all these points, you can work together. You might be able to work out some short term and long term plans for change so that you both have your needs met over time. The change can happen and will happen if you only want it to. If you are co parenting your children with a former partner, you might be able to change. Number one, your financial arrangements so you can work less and spend more time with the children. Number two, contact schedule so you can spend more time with your children, or so your time with your children fits better with your work hours and your other commitment. So if you fall into this category, it's better to work things out how you are planning things. If you are a single parenting, it might help to look at practical or financial support for single parents. Most countries have this facility and guidance, so look for that. You could also look at childcare options that give you more time for your work, self care, or other commitments. Or you could talk to your employer about work arrangements that work better for you and your family. Strong family relationships. For some parents, a heavy workload, travel, or shift work can mean getting home after your family is in bed, leaving before they wake up, or needing to sleep while everyone else is awake. It might not be able to control the hours you work or how busy your work is, but you can build strong family relationships by making time for each other when you can, appreciate each other, and communicate how you are going to have things done. If you recall the little video clip that I shared, it showed, right? There was no homework balance. The children were crying for the father. It could also be for the mother. And what happened? They left home. The spouse where the children left. And he was all in bits. He was broken. He did not know what to do. Save relationship while you have a relationship. It's like crying over spilt milk. If you are boiling milk, you don't take care. It goes up, it becomes hot, it goes up, and all flows. You cannot gather that milk back and put it in the pot, right? So, my friends, really focus on this. Relationships is so key. Relationship with yourself, with your family, with your children. Life is all about bonding and relationships. You can never, if you have a relationship with money, my friends, you're definitely doomed. Today is doomsday for you. If you are only having a relationship with money or with the bottle or some addictions that you're having, I'm sorry, these are not going to help. Relationships are with people. People connect with people. And this is important for you to grow. It is healthy that you build relationships, and that too, they are healthy and strong, that will last you a long time. Organizing your work. Why doesn't this move ahead? What has happened? Yes, organizing your work. Number one, arrange your work so you take on the most challenging tasks at work in the beginning of the day instead at the end, because then you know you what will happen after that. Two, set boundaries around how much work you do outside work hours, including limits on checking and responding to emails, phone calls, and attending out of hours meeting. You have to have this all chalked out, because sometimes I see people, answering their mails, their calls after their duty hours, whether it's business or a job, or they are attending uh, outside meetings and all. You are then crossing the limits yourself. So if you are not maintaining the boundaries, you have to then think again. Sorry for that, I moved forward. Number three, let co-workers and clients know your work hours. Let co-workers and clients know your work hours. For example, by including your work hours or days in your email signature. So do make it a point, if you're on social media, mention it in your social media. If you send emails out, a communication, make sure that is mentioned. Also in the business WhatsApp, there is a way of doing a setting where you mention all your work timings and everything. So do mention that. Number four, if you work from home, have clear start and finish times, or block out parts of the day for work rather than constantly checking in on your work. This has become a major problem, my friends, especially as we have just moved out from the pandemic, because a pandemic totally took us, topsy turvy. We went rolling, we did not, everything changed, right, in our life, because kids were at home, you were at home, you could not go to office, there was a lot of things. Now I'm sure even your country is back to the normal of everything, right? So I know that if you've started working home, it was a beautiful thing, especially for women. It is amazing to work from home. You can do online, the comfort. Children don't go neglected. You don't need to have a maid and stuff like that. But you need to have a time limit of when you are doing it, so that you know when the kids have to go to school, when they have to be taught, whether even if you're a man, you have to teach your children, right? Whether it's maths, English, or some national language, you need to teach your child. So make sure that you have a certain time, even if you're working from home, because as many businesses, especially small businesses, are running from home, more affected by the pandemic, right? I find it's really amazing. So yeah, so you have to make sure that there's a designated place and designated timings for everything. If you work from home, try to keep your work areas separate from family areas. Don't be a thorn, in that rows where you're sitting right in the middle. Everybody's watching the TV. You're sitting with your laptop right in the middle, and you're saying that you're giving time to the family. Many times, this is what happens. You will be at home. You will sit with the family in the front room watching a movie or a TV, but you are sitting with your laptop there and you are typing away, answering emails, and saying, "Yeah, yeah, yeah, you all can talk. Oh, yes, nice movie. I'm watching the movie." No, no, no. Don't be a jack of all trades, here and there and there and here. No, put it away. Just sit down, have the chill time, have fun with your family and your kids and your parents. Laugh, enjoy it, be involved in that movie or the dinner time. Even on dinner time, oh my God, people have their mobiles open, chatting. No, you need to have that balance again. And it's not only between, okay, you say, I'm not chatting with office people, work is finished, but then again, you're chatting with friends at the dining table. Where's the balance? You're robbing your family of their time by while you're eating, you're going on texting, you're going on doing something. And then you might end up like the little video clip where we saw, where your family or just wants to leave you. And then you cry, sit crying, and then sort of keep running to the lawyers and everyone trying to sort out things. Sort out your mess and let it be a beautiful message to you and your family. Leaving work behind at the end of the day. This now, point number one, I have a few points to share with you, is review the work day in your mind before you leave or finish work. This can help you shift gradually to thinking about home and family. Number two, call your partner, call your parents, your child's carer, or your child on the way home. This can take your mind off work and give you a chance to catch up on your family day. You basically switch two roles. It's very nice to have the transition by making a call and just a bit talking to your partner, getting an update of what's happening in the family, your parents a bit as you're reaching home. It can also help you work out and who and what needs your attention when you get home. Now, maybe your wife is very upset, or your husband is very upset. Now, if you had a call before that, you don't just go and start, playing with your kids or listening to your parents, and then what happens? Your partner is upset, saying, you didn't care. The family gave so much, the kids gave so much trouble. This is the problem I had, or the grocery guy did not deliver the proper things. So all these things is because you did not communicate earlier. So you do not know who to prioritize, or maybe a child has had a bad day at school. So if you are updated, you can reach home and say, "Hey, darling, what has happened? Come on, let's talk about it. Let's sit." And then also your parents, your partner, or anyone else in the home will not feel neglected because they know that you had communicated and the attention is needed to that one particular member in the house. So it really has helped. I have also many times done it where I keep call my kids or my husband, and I would tell him, keep talking and say, "Yeah, the kids are like today this has happened or that has happened." So you have a good communication, especially because when we talk about work and home balance, my friends, let me just remind you that it could also be not only you working in your home, both are working. Like in my family, husband is working. I have started my business. So our communication is so important, that we communicate so the needs of the home and the kids are met, and also my needs are met. It's sometimes that yes, he comes home and then he's with my kids and talking to them, and sometimes if not both, sometimes he needs to attend to only one. He talks to them. Or sometimes I find he comes from work, and then if I know before we have communicated, I'll tell the kids, "I need some time out with your dad, we need to talk." So it works really smoothly having these calls and these little chit chats, like rather than guffing away with the whole world and ignoring your family and coming to something that you don't know. You enter at home, you are nicely coming, "Hi, everyone, good evening. I've come home." And actually, there's somebody sick in the family, or the partner is very angry with the kids, or something has gone wrong, or some urgent groceries need to be brought. You've come home nicely to relax and chill, and there at the door you're told, "Here's the paper, go and bring these groceries quickly from," and you're like, "What the heck is this? I'm tired, I've been working the whole day, why should I go?" Now you do not know that people who are not invited to the house, unexpected guests are coming. They just suddenly message that, "We are on the way, we are coming to see you." So what does your family do? They are stuck. So you have come home asking you to quickly run to the grocery stores and buy the thing again, because if there is communication, you will really enjoy life. Otherwise, there will be fireworks all the time in your home and everywhere. It can be as simple as changing out of your work clothes. If you work from home, try going for a walk around the block or doing a 5-minute workout. So, this is for those working from home still. Make sure that you have different clothes for work, even if you're working from home. You dress up differently, you go for a walk, you take that break. So you will need it. Otherwise, I tell you, my friends, you will burn out. And this is tried and tested. With the pandemic, I've tried it where I would be non-stop working and stuff like that. And yes, it played out. Going down for a few minutes, taking the fresh air really helped me to be in the best of energies and to give my audience the best. Change your work perspective. Take a moment in your work day to think about your children and your family. This could be just looking at a picture of theirs or thinking about a special thing you've done together recently. This can help you remember the reason you are trying to achieve a work home balance. Take your child or family to work social occasions. Yes, if there's a gathering in your workplace and families are allowed, do take them along because this can be fun for you and your family, especially your kids. And meeting your child might make it easier for your colleagues to be understanding. If you have to take leave for a sick child, they have met your family, they know things. There's a little bit different relationship. So it's nice really to take them out and let them meet. There's a problem which here I've noticed, especially it happens with women, that women are stay home moms and the husband is working the whole day. He comes home from work, he's exhausted. He doesn't want to take her out, doesn't want to take the children out, and the children have just been from school and playing in the house a little bit, doing something. And then you find suddenly is that even when there's an occasion, he's going out. Now, my gentlemen, you will find that there's nothing wrong because you have spoken to people, you have breathed fresh air, you have partied, you've had all the fun. And then you wonder, why is my spouse going like a broken gramophone? I come home and she says, I'm so exhausted, and you don't see this, and you don't see this. It's because you need to understand that you are getting everything in life. Even if you are oh, yes, you come from work, you will say, you were not with friends, you were talking to office, you are talking to some human being. So understand what are her feelings, what are the kids feeling. Don't be, just thinking about yourself. So look at all these perspectives. And yes, if it's the other way around where you are the husband, because in today's times, even sometimes it goes, because if the wife has got a better job, she works and the husband becomes a stay-home dad. That's okay. But again, try to find a really mutual. The bottom line to all that I've shared to have a work home balance is communication. If communication, transparency is not there, you cannot find all these things to know, to make your list of your needs and your wants. So your needs and your wants are very, very important. All right. I hope this helped you. Here is my website. You can scan my QR code. Otherwise, just type Linktree Carousel Mums or www.carouselmums.com. Also, you will find me on that. So there's also 2 free gifts on my website for with a lot of worksheets for the new year. I created it, so maybe you would like to grab my 52-page workbook. And there's a calendar also there. We are just come towards the end of January, so still 11 months to go. So if you're looking for a planner, a calendar, it's free. Just grab it on my website. I'm on LinkedIn by Daphne Suarez. My email is daphnesuarez@carouselmoms.com. This is my Facebook. You can follow me, like me, because I will be speaking more on IG platform in the future months also and stuff like that. So you will know when events are coming up. So you can follow me on Facebook and Instagram. Okay, so that's one thing that would really help you. And what's happened to this? Let me see. There's something I want. a happily married mother of two awesome young adults, married for 24 years, balancing between home and work. And so, if I can do it, my friends, so can you. Over to our host. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, over to you, my dear.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for your rich content presentation, which can impact our knowledge seekers surely. After your presentation, I hope knowledge seeker can learn something new, which was our only intention. Learn and grow together, IGP knowledge seeker. Once again, thank you so much, dear ma'am, for your presentation. Now, ma'am,
You're
it's
very
time for
welcome.
our
Thank you.
question answer session, which is the one more valuable part of our regular webinar. Honorable ma'am, please stay with us. After a short video, we will back in our session part 2, which is the question answer part. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you want to know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have webinar certification and online quiz competition. Dear IGP knowledge seeker, please ask your question in the comment box as much as you know from our speaker. Thank you. After question answer, we have a webinar certification and online quiz competition. Welcome back, ma'am. Welcome back to our participant. Ma'am, our first question is from Shantor. How a working lady manage the time for his family having children?
Beautiful question. Really an important one. As I said, I was speaking about for both men or women, whether you're a working mother or a male, a working father, right? Whatever it is. Now, the first thing to consider is the age of your children. and then their needs, because age, according to the age of the children, the needs, like if you have a newborn, a toddler, their needs are much, much more. They can't even put a morsel into their mouth, right? And they can even choke on things. So you have to see this. Then you have to see your life, whether you have any working support, like maybe a nanny or a stay home, maybe your grandmother or somebody is in the home. So this depends on your family jurisdiction, how you are working. So look at the age of the children. What are their needs? What all you have to do? Whether they're school going kids, then maybe you could time your work during their schooling times. All right. And then, do you have anyone to care for them? Like I said, maybe a grandmother in the house, or a maid, a stay in nanny or something. So you have to see to all those things. Once you have that, the thing is that you have to see how you can downsize your list, ma'am. Okay. Because if you do not downsize your list, especially now, what happens with women in the family? They are expected to cook every day. They're supposed to do a lot, clean every day, change the bed sheet, change the curtains every day. Why? For what reason? Okay, food, yes, that you have to eat every day, but why do you have to have the food cooked 3 times a day? And besides this, who has said that only the man must go out of the house and work, and the woman must be working in the house? Because, and the idea is that if you're a stay home mom, you have all the time. One day, give the woman a break, and I will tell you, there will be a disaster in your house. You'll take women for granted. Make sure that your women are understood and heard. They have feelings. It is the duty of the father and the mother to raise the kids. It is not only the woman's job. When the praises time comes, the men will take the praises. But when the thing comes, oh, the child is misbehaved, or the child has got sick or something, oh, the mom is a bad mom. No, 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 no. So this has to be really with your partner. Find out how you all can best manage. If he's going to office, or his office is outside a business or whatever, evenings he's available, then try to balance that. That in the evening he looks after the kids, or he helps to do, little of the chores, washing some of the dishes or anything. And as I said, even meals, you do not need to cook 3 times a day. No one's going to die. And in our day and age, we have fridges and deep freezers and everything. I know many times women who come to me, they say, but my partner says my mother used to do this, or my grandmother used to cook it. My dear friends, in their times, your great grandmother, your grandmother must have not had a fridge. So think, if you're living in a hot place like Dubai, where things get rotten, obviously you have to even cook 10 times a day. So why are you comparing with somebody that lived 30, 40 years? You're living in this day and age where even the cleaner has a fridge in the house. So think wise, act wise, have a meal plan, prepare meal. Maybe you can have easy where you just come home, you little bit put it on the stove, it is ready, the food is ready. And you do not need to have 10 dishes, please. You can cut down. Stop worshipping your belly, because later on, then you will not, what will happen? You will not be the slim you that got married. You will be a beautiful flower vase or the map of some country. So that's, if any further questions, please go ahead. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you so much, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, our next question is from Flami. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, ma'am, Dr. Daphne Sharis. What does Confucius mean when he say chooses a job you love and you will never have to work a day in your life? Is follow your passion a good career advice?
Very amazing. I like it. You nailed it literally. It is very true and very right. Because I will tell you, like I said, I'm a mom also of 2 awesome kids. And for me, I am passionate of what I do. I love my business. So, in that, even today, when I've been speaking, I'm so full of energy and full of life that yes, I'm happy to be with the family. And to join. Otherwise, if I did not, I would just like, okay, ma'am, yes, okay, ma'am, I am done. Like, ma'am, is it over? Can we finish? Can we go to sleep? And then I go there and I'm like so grumpy, in such a bad mood with the kids and saying, yeah, what do you want right now? Don't you know that I was doing a webinar for 2 hours? What did they do? My husband comes home, he gets another blasting. For what reason? So you see, when you're happy internally, what is inside you can only come. If you're not happy internally, even if you smile, you cannot fake it. It will come out, it will show in the family, it will be reflected on the kids, and like even your clients will not want to patronize you and work with you with a grumpy pot. So when you're passionate, you're with the full energies. You why even people who teach as coaches sports, I'm a coach for business and leadership. I'm talking about those who normally, we heard the word for coach, like a swimming coach or football coach. When people did coaching for that, they love football, they love swimming, they put their whole heart and mind in it, and they really go very high through the international levels in that sport. So do what you love. Literally, I could not more emphasize it that when you're passionate, you will never feel exhausted. It'll just be a fun win-win, like I am in my full energies. Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am, over to you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your answer. Ma'am, our next question is from Lakshma. Practically, is it possible to balance our work life today's working environment?
Definitely, it is possible. What is not possible? It's only not possible if you have dug your own pit by overdoing at work, sitting late evenings, overdoing and everything. You're not balanced it. But slowly, if you have done those errors in life, try to rectify it, my friend, because it is not only about work and home balance. At the bottom line thing is it will affect your health mentally and physically. And when your health is affected mentally and physically, it's going to be a very you will not be able to perform at work. When you are sick, when you are in pain, you are half dying, then you may rest in peace forever and ever. Amen. So think wise, please. If you truly love yourself, it is not selfish to love yourself. I ask each and everyone hearing this today, it is not wrong to love yourself. Please love yourself, because when you love yourself, it is an act of love to the others. Because when you are in your best spirit, smiling, lively, energetic, healthy, what happens? It reflects on your colleagues, your family, and everyone will really want. Would you like to really associate with a grumpy pot who's always complaining, saying, Lakshma, what care to do? This is the problem. That is the problem. Oh my God, this. One day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, even 10 days, you listen. But one day, you will also get fed up of it. You'll say, like, for heaven's sake, can you just stop it and just move on? Sometimes, can you smile and talk something positive? So, if you want people to really love you and want you, love yourself and radiate that out to others. Thank you, ma'am. Over to you again. Yes, ma'am. Any more questions?
No, ma'am, there is no more question. Once again, thank you so much, ma'am, for
You're
your
very
time in
welcome.
IGP. We have learned a lot from you with new topics. It will add some value to our day-to-day activities along with our academic and professional growth. Honorable ma'am, hope to see you again with a new topic and a new day. Thank you, ma'am. Take care.
Thank you so much.
Honorable ma'am, before we move to the next webinar certification process, if you want to leave this studio, you can, ma'am.
Sure. Thank you so much. Good night and God bless.
You are most welcome. IGP Knowledge Seeker is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. IGP Knowledge Seeker is time for the webinar certification process, the most attractive and powerful part of our regular webinar. After a short video, we will start our webinar certification. After webinar certification, we have an online quiz competition and quiz certification. Dear participant, today our webinar topic is work and home balance, and the code is IGP2222. And the code is IGP2222. Without code, no one is eligible for certificate. With code, you can claim your certificate anytime. How to claim an e-certificate? Go to www.eduig.com, click sign in, log in, or create a new account if you are new. Once login, click free webinar. Select the webinar title and click continue course get enrolled if you haven't enrolled yet. Type the code in your certificate code box. Click Click your certificate. It is auto downloaded in PDF file already. Just check it in your file manager or download folder. Don't forget to leave a review in our FB page, website, and in Google. Dear IGP Knowledge Seeker, it's time for the most engaging part of our webinar, which is an online quiz competition, which is our regular webinar activity. Now, time for the online quiz competition. To join online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Now, time for online quiz competition. To join the online quiz competition properly, please follow my instruction carefully. Go to www.slido.com and find today's quiz or scan this QR code for direct joining. Quiz code is event. After a short video, we will start our quiz session. Please join in Slido with code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with the code and the code is even. Please join in Slido with code and the code is even. With 48 people, we are starting our quiz session. Our first question is, who does work dash life balance effect? Option 1, dead only. Option 2, everyone in the family. Option 2, everyone in the family is the right answer and 98% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Misal is holding the first position after completing our first question. Our second question is, work-life balance means spending 50% of your life of your time at work and 50% of your time at home. Option 1, fact. Option 2, myth. Option 2, myth is the right answer and 28% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Myelin is holding the first position after completing our second question. Our third question is, there has been a dash home and work balance and a dash in spreading family work when working from home. Option 1, positive negative. Option 2, positive positive. Option 1, positive negative is the right answer and 56% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Christiana is holding the first position after completing our third question. Our fourth question is, there's a concession on the optimal balance of work days at home versus in the office. Option 1 true, option 2 false. Option 2 false is the right answer and 16% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Christiana is holding the first position after completing our fourth question. Our fifth question is, don't draw a line between work and home. True, option 2 false. Option 2 false is the right answer and 61% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Christiana is holding the first position after completing our fifth question. Our sixth question is, after a second week of work, what will Abe's account balance be? Option 1, $943.45. Option 2, $942.45. Option 2, $942.45 is the right answer and 29% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Christiana is holding the first position after completing our sixth question. Our seventh question is, Nadia have oblique hash a healthy balance between work and leisure activities. Option 1 have, option 2 has. Option 2 has is the right answer and 84% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Christiana is holding the first position after completing our seventh question. Our eighth question is, my work-life balance is something that I dash completed the sentence. Option 1, compromise on frequently. Option 2, care deeply about. Option 2, care deeply about is the right answer and 73% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hannah is holding the first position after completing our eighth question. Our ninth question is, many wants to verify his account balance from home. He has high-speed internet. Option 1, online banking. Option 2, credit card. Option 1, online banking is the right answer and 96% people are right here. In the leaderboard, Hannah is holding the first position. Our 10th and final question, why do people living paycheck to paycheck often have a home far away from work? Option 1, transportation is less expensive than rent in a city area. Option 2, that's just not true. Option 1, transportation is less expensive than rent in a city area is the right answer and 87% people are right here. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue your online certificate and we will post them into our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. Congratulations to our webinar online quiz competition winner top 10. Congratulations again. Slido will take a few minutes for finalizing the result, and after that we will issue our online quiz competition certificate on our official Facebook page and group Institute of Global Professional. End of the moment of our session, we can say properly feed your skill. Never stop learning cause life never stop teaching us. Be happy and stay safe. See you again and again. We want your participation in every program. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things. Albert Einstein. Before I say or hit the end button, right? Once again wants to thank all IGP knowledge seeker for your active participation as well. See you in the next session. Thank you.